हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल एग्रीकल्चर एंड जीके। आज मैं ASRB नेट एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री का प्रीवियस ईयर सॉल्व क्वेश्चन पेपर ऑफ 2019 डिस्कस करने वाली हूँ। वीडियो को शुरू करने से पहले एक रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हो तो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल एंड इस वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर भी कर दीजिए। तो चलिए शुरू करते आज का पहला क्वेश्चन। First forest policy in independent India was enacted in 1952. Kashmir state is a place it is in which schedule? It is in a schedule 1. Project Elephant came into existence in the year option B 1992. The Project Tiger was initiated in the year option C, it is 1973. The Indian Board of Wildlife was constituted in the year option B 1952 में स्थापित हो गया. In which amendment forest was included in concurrent list? It is in option C 42nd amendment. Declaration of National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary is under which act? It is under Wildlife Protection Act 1971. National Tiger Conservation Authority is defined under which chapter of Wildlife Protection Act? It was under 4B. Central Zoo Authority and recognition of zoo came under which chapter of the Wildlife Protection Act? It was under option A, that is 4A. Okay. Wildlife Protection Act 1972 has how many chapters and schedules? It is having 7 chapters and 6 schedules. Indian Forest Act 1927 is divided into 13 chapters and 86 sections. How much percentage forest area is owned by government? It is 95%. Environment Protection Act was passed by the Parliament in which year? कौन सा ईयर में? ये तो ऑप्शन बी 1986 में हो गया. Biological Diversity Act was passed by Parliament in the year option C 2002. Second Independent India's National Forest Policy was issued in the year option B 1988. वर्ल्ड फॉरेस्ट डे किस दिन मनाया जाता है? कि इट इज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन ऑप्शन बी 21st of March. वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंटल डे, इट इज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन ऑप्शन ए 5th June. We all know this. The main plank of revised forest policy of 1988 is, it is all the above: protection of forest, conservation of forest and development of forest. Option D. The first national forest policy was initiated in the year option D 1894 में. The Indian Forest Act of 1927 defines reserved forest. India passed the Forest Conservation Act in the year option A 1980. Majority of the forest under Forest Department in India are termed as option A reserved forest. The National Forest Policy 1988 prescribed dash area under forest in hilly regions. It is option C 66%. Wildlife Protection Act 1972 is amended in the year option C 2006. Trespass in reserved forest would be punished under option A IFA 26 section 1. The first national forest policy was formulated based on the recommendation given by Dr. Olkar, option B. The number of national forest policies so far implemented in our country are option C 3. 1988 national forest policy stressed on option B environment. Which type of forest shows legal ownership? It is reserve forest since it is owned by government. According to the National Forest Policy of 1952, the minimum forest area for environmental stability, it should be 33%. Ban on deforestation for the purpose of agriculture is as per the option B National Forest Policy 1952. जो भी jump cultivation होते थे ना, इसको ban कर दिया इसमें. Joint Forest Planning and Management Scheme has been passed in National Forest Policy in the year? It is option C, 1988. The Project Tiger was initiated as per the advice of Honorable Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Which of the following conservation strategies do not directly involve community participation? It is demarcation of wildlife sanctuaries. The largest number of tiger reserves are located in Madhya Pradesh. Lion-tailed macaw is a key faunal species of which biosphere reserve? It is in Nilgiri. Offences by the authorities and government department in Forest Act is under Section 3B. The power to declare an area as a sanctuary or the national park of central government in Wildlife Protection Act is under Section 38. ये sections तो एक ना एक तो पूछी जा सकते हैं, so you have to concentrate on this particular sections. The Wildlife Protection Act contains 7 chapters. Wildlife Protection Act contains how many sections? It is having 66 sections. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act was enacted in the year? Option B, it is 1974. The functions of Central Board are given under option A, section 16. The functions of State Board are given under option B, section 17. Power to give directions are declared under option C, section 18. What is the animal symbol of World Wildlife Fund? It is gained panda. Option B. The most important human activity leading to the extinction of wildlife? It is option D, alteration and destruction of the natural habitats. If we uncover half of the forest and covering the which is covering the earth, what crisis would be produced at most and at the first? It is some of the species will be definitely get extincted. When the World Wildlife Week celebrated, it will be on first week of October. Red Data Book provides data on endangered plants and animals. Wildlife is continuously decreasing. What is the main reason for this? It is due to option C, destruction of this habitat. What is the major cause of diminishing wildlife number? It is habitat destruction. Viable material of endangered species can be preserved by gene bank. Option A. Which group of vertebrates comprises the highest number of endangered species? It is in option A, mammals. Which of the following is mainly responsible for extinction of wildlife? It is pollution of air and water, hunting and destruction of habitats, all of the above. Endemic species are option B, species localized in a specific region. Red Data Book, it contains the data on option D, threatened species. IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resource, headquarters is at Morges, Switzerland. Option A. IUCN is also called as World Conservation Union. The most important reason for decrease in biodiversity is habitat destruction. उसको जगह ही नहीं है, इसलिए this is one of the major reason. Dodo Raphus calcatus, it is a bird which got extincted. Option D. Blue whale is placed under option A, endangered. Conservation within the natural habitat, it is nothing but in situ conservation. All conservation efforts except zoo. XAT conservation, which includes all of this above, which includes, it includes zoo, botanical garden, germ plasm, that is germ plasm bank, everything. Hotspots are regions of high endemism. Who started CGPAT movement? It was started by Sundarlal Bahuguna. Gharial is a crocodile. Corbett National Park is located in Uttarakhand. Jangal Bachao Andolan took place in 1982. Kheldio Ghana National Park is situated in which state? It is in Rajasthan. The census method followed for Asiatic lion is option B, water hole. The Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary is situated in the state of option C, Rajasthan. Ponking call is attributable to option A. Honking call which is attributed to Sambar. Which of the following is an extinct species? It is option B, Asiatic cheetah. What was the aim of CGPAT movement? It was forest conservation. Yeah, we know that. That means everyone will be knowing it is mainly for a forest conservation. The Boxer Tiger Reserve is situated in which of the following states? It is in West Bengal. In which one of the following states Periyar Tiger Reserve is located? It is in Assam. Sundarban National Park, it is located in which state? It is in West Bengal. Which one of the following is an example of endemic species? It is Nicobar pigeon. Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? It is in Rajasthan. Which of the following belongs to the vulnerable species? It is option D. It is blue sheep. Which community in India is famous for protecting the black buck? It is option C, Bishonis. Which species of fauna are found in an area separated by natural or geographical barriers? It is endemic species. Mithun is an example of endemic species. Which of the following tiger reserves seriously threatened by dolomite mining activity in West Bengal? It is option B, Boxer. Which one of the following is an example of rare species? It is hornbill, option C. Name the animal which lives in a swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal. It is option B, that is one-horned rhinoceros. What have been set up to take care of natural heritages? It is setting up of national park, wildlife sanctuaries, zoological gardens, all of this. It is all of the above. Foot and mouth disease is caused by picornavirus. National aquatic animal is, it is option B, gigantic dolphin. Tusk of the elephant are modified upper incisors. Which of the following is not an animal? It is option B, hydrilla. It is a plant. Asiatic lion is found in which of the following biogeographic zone? It is found in semi-arid region. Which of the following is resident to India? It is Sarus crane. Option A. Recently, tigers are reintroduced in one tiger reserve in India. It is option B, Sariska. Home range is always smaller to territory. Option B. The only ape found in India, it is Hulok gibbon. Black bug is an option B, sheep. Bharashinga is herbivore. Tendency for increased variety and density at community junction is known as option D, edge effect. ये बहुत important question है. Bats belong to an order Perissodactylia. Silent Valley is famous for lion-tail macaw. Malabar pied hornbill is endemic to option C, Western Ghats. Total number of biomes in the world are option C, 8. Indian desert is not a home for option B, ibex. Total tiger reserves in India, it is option D, 50 tiger reserves होते हैं हमारा इंडिया में. The Forest Biodiversity Act was constituted in the year 2002. Indian Board for Wildlife was set up in the year 1952. Salim Ali Center for Ornithology, it is located in Coimbatore, option B, Tamil Nadu mein. The community in Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab as well known for the protection of black buck is option B, Option C, sorry. It is Bishnoi. If carnivorous population decreases and herbivorous will attain the status of option D, vermin. The endangered species of Rajasthan is wild ass. Option A. Bharatpur is famous for option C, avifauna. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is located in option B, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Where did KRIBHCO movement took place? It took place in Uttarakhand, option C. Save Silent Valley movement take place in the year option D, 1978. Wild animal found in arid region, it is in option C, that is both blackbuck and chinkara. Which is not there to the corals, it is option A, fish reproduction. That is, which is not a threat to the corals, it is fish production. Importance of value index is done to know majorly for relative frequency, relative dominance, relative density, it is all the above. The emblem of W, that is World Wildlife Fund, it is option D, Gain Panda. Indian Wildlife Protection Act was enacted in the year option A, 1972. Which of the following is not a biosphere reserve? It is option A, Keoladeo. Which of the following is a primary consumer? It is option B, rabbit. Rajaji National Park is mainly associated with option C, tigers. Recognized national aquatic animal by the Government of India is Ganges River dolphin. Option B. India's only dolphin sanctuary, which is located in option C, Bihar. Total number of subspecies of tigers in the world is option C, 5. The heaviest flying bird in India, it is the great Indian bustard. Option A. State animal of Jammu and Kashmir is Hangul. Option A. World Sparrow Day is celebrated on 20th of March. Option D. Red list of threatened species, which is globally recognized as the most comprehensive and objective approach in evaluating the conservation status of these plants and animal species, which is published by option D, IUCN. The only home of Kashmir stag is option A, Dachigam National Park. The number of states which have implemented the Project Tiger in India, it is option C. The number of states which have implemented Project Tiger in India, it is option C, it is 18. Windbreaks can protect the field from desiccating winds in downward side up to, it is option D, 25 times of its height. Land use system by which agricultural crops are growing along with the trees and animals on the same land management unit, it is called as agroforestry. The practice of forestry of the people and forestry by the people and for the people is called as social forestry. The arrangements of all the vegetation and green spaces within the communities that provide benefits vital to enriching the quality of life, it is nothing but social forestry. Option A. Sorry, it is option D. That is urban forestry. The practice of forestry with the object of raising flowering trees is called as option D, recreation forestry. Home gardening agroforestry system is practiced in humid tropical climates. Social forestry is a forestry which aims at producing flow of protection and recreation benefits for the community. This definition was given by option B, Westby. Shelter belts have multiple tree species. Basic set of elements or component of agroforestry are option D, tree, herd and animals. Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute is located in option B, Jhansi. The ratio of height and spacing in a shelter belt, it is 1:10. Hedgerow intercropping is otherwise called as option C, alley cropping. An example for deep root system tree is option C, Prospopis. Then home garden consists of dash vertical stratification. It is having 4 vertical stratification. The social benefits of agroforestry is or are improvement in the rural living standards for sustained employment and higher income, improvement in nutrition and health due to the increased quality and diversity of food outputs, stabilization and improvement of communities through elimination of the need to shift sites of the farm activities. It is all the above. Animals feed in the fenced pastures with control access is termed as paddocking. The rotation of arable crop with 2 or more years of sown pasture, it is called as lay farming. So thank you so much for watching this. If you like, आपको अगर इस वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो please do share and like कर दीजिए. So thank you.